Hello, I'm Stephen Cook, Cook Saw Manufacturing. A couple of weeks ago or so, we did a video with our edger, and we did some explanation about it. And today we wanted to kind of add to that video, having the edger running, but we wanted to also show the sawmill with it running it, and I'm going to do the whole thing by myself. And this is a way that you can set up, you can move the edger and put it in different places, but I've got it offset just a little bit so that I'll be able to take the slabs off and the boards and run them as I need to. And so we're going to show the whole thing working. Also, this mill right here is we made for the an Amish customer. And it has valves on it, more manual valves. Even our forward and reverse, which we usually have as an electric solenoid, it has some manual valves. And so there's some interesting and neat things about it, actually, that we like the way it works. But our standard mill has electric valves that would be up on the head. So we'll show you this running, and I hope you enjoy the video. Okay, just a little demo to let you see, you know, what you could do. With the all manual levers down there, it's a little bit different. When we have the electric controls, you can walk off a little bit more than what I did. But just so you can see, I did all of this with myself. There's probably, if you take a little more time or you have a place where you're working every day, you can set up a little more. Certainly, if you saw it on a regular day-to-day basis, you'll have more experience than I do just coming out and sawing from time to time. But you can see this goes through very easily. This was an older log, really. And so it was an oak log, by the way. So some of this is modeled. I'm always still amazed, this is red oak, at what some good pieces of wood for furniture wood that even an old log will get. So, and some people do like the model look from the deteriorating wood a little bit, and some of the looks they get in that. So if you're a hobbyist, that's always handy as well. One other thing that I wanted to say is that sometimes you're better off, and what I actually prefer to do, if I'm just sawing custom cutting or sawing for myself one day and not in a commercial operation, and everybody's situation is a little bit different, I like to stack up my sideboards or my flitches that I've sawed half a day or all day, and then I'll crank this up instead of letting it run all day long while the sawmill's running. I'll just crank it up once or twice a day, and in 10-15 minutes, if you do it twice a day, 30 minutes if you do it at the end of the day, you can have one heifer down here, and you can just push those boards through just as quick as want to go through. You have another one right behind it, and you can really get a lot of work done. A big time saver, and I know everything is all according to your situation and how much you're cutting, but if you can afford, or if you're cutting much, you can't not afford in some ways or sometimes an edger, because it saves you so much time, 30 to 50% of your time. If you could imagine just having to stack those back on the sawmill and then trim those edges, flip them and trim them, that's why you save so much time. And there's valuable wood right there. A lot of time your sideboards is your most valuable wood. And so that just gives you an idea of what the edger will do. It's very easy to run, as we showed in the other video, how to adjust it, and it just does a great job. So we appreciate you looking at this, and hope you'll give us a call so we can help you sometime.